His birth name was Rolihlahla Mandela. His first name, Nelson, was given to him by his school teacher.
She says, from today you are going to be Nelson.
So henceforth, he would be known to the world as Nelson Mandela. As the son of a chief, Nelson Mandela had access to the best education available to black people in South Africa at the time. Studying at Fort Hare University, where he first became involved in student protest, his refusal to accept injustice, unfairness, and inequality would last a lifetime.
By ending the system of white minority domination, humanity will have ensured that never again shall be scared of racial tyranny raise its ugly head. Let freedom reign. God bless Africa.
The newly free South Africans elected Nelson Mandela president on April 27, 1994.
Lean forward a bit, please. Lean forward.
Every April 27th is celebrated as Freedom Day.
He was the first black president of South Africa.
It is absolutely important that you have the knowledge to serve your country and your people.
Born July 18, 1918, in a South African village, it was expected Mandela would become chief of his tribe like his father, but instead he chose to study law.
Mandela pursued his law studies and joined the African National Congress, the oldest black political organization in South Africa.
There are many people who feel that it is useless and futile for us to continue talking peace and non-violence against the government whose reply is only savage attacks on an unarmed and defenseless people. That the task of the ANC was to unite the African people and out of them build a nation.
There's so love, peace, joy, care. The light is shining around the world. Walk like them, talk like them, act like them, dance like them. Walk like them, talk like them, act like them, dance like them. Nelson Mandela, oh yeah, Rolihlahla Mandela. We seven celebrate and to declare. Yeah, we seven celebrate. We got to declare. Yeah, we seven celebrate. Nelson Mandela, come on, yeah, yeah, Rolihlahla Mandela. We seven celebrate and to declare. We seven celebrate. We got to declare. The light is shining over you and me. Oh, they gave us happiness, forgiveness. Oh, they gave us prosperity, opportunity. They gave us prosperity, opportunity. Oh, Lord.
But the reaction of the government to our stay at home, ordering the general mobilization, arming the white community, arresting 10,000s of Africans, a show of force throughout the country. Notwithstanding our clear declaration that this campaign is being run on peaceful and non-violent lines, close the chapter as far as our methods of political struggle are concerned.
A man's economic opportunities, a man's social position shall depend solely upon the color of his skin.
Apartheid was South Africa's policy of racial discrimination from 1948 to 1994. Apartheid means separateness in Afrikaans, the main language of South Africa. Before getting colonized by Europeans, Africa had no white people. Yeah, sort of like the American Indians in the New World. And just like America, the Europeans ended up controlling most of the land. By the end of the 19th century, South Africa was controlled by the British and eventually gained its independence in 1910. But its government was run by the descendants of the European settlers, and they only gave other whites suffrage, or the right to vote. It was a lot like the discrimination against black people here in the U.S. before the Civil Rights Movement. But in South Africa, the discrimination went a lot further.
Are there many educated Africans in South Africa?
Yes. We have a large number of Africans who are educated and who are taking part in the political struggle here. But you don't have to have education in order to know that you want certain fundamental rights, you have got aspirations, you have got claims. It has nothing to do with education whatsoever.
Nelson Mandela, do you plead guilty or not guilty?
My lord, it is not I but the government that should plead guilty.
21 years in captivity, shoes too small to fit his feet, his body of yours, but his mind is still free. Are you so blind that you dare not stay? Nelson Mandela.
The most dynamic leader in South Africa today.
Brothers, sisters, this is the time to build our nation.
We're not breaking any laws.
To deny any person their human rights is to challenge their very humanity. To impose on them a wretched life of hunger and deprivation is to dehumanize them. But such has been the terrible fate of all black persons in our country under the system of apartheid. The extent of the deprivation of millions of people has to be seen to be believed. The injury is made that more intolerable by the opulence of our white compatriots and the deliberate distortion of the economy to feed that opulence.
It is the cause of the ANC, only one man in a large army. Are you so blind that you cannot say, oh, are you so damn cannot hear Nelson Mandela.
whites would be comfortable in a country dominated by blacks.
For more than 300 years, you have been dominated by blacks. You have simply never acknowledged it.
21 years in captivity, are you so blind? 21 years in captivity, are you so blind that you cannot see? Are you so deaf that you cannot hear? Are you so dumb you cannot Nelson Mandela, free, free, Nelson Mandela, freedom, free, Nelson Mandela, freedom, free, Nelson Mandela, freedom.
No one is born hating another person for the color of their skin, religion, or background. Hatred and intolerance have to be learned. Even in the grimmest times, I have seen glimmers of humanity which reassured me that man's goodness is a flame that can never be extinguished.
I have fought against white domination, and I have fought against black domination. I have cherished the idea of a democratic and free society in which all persons will live together in harmony and with equal opportunities. It is an idea for which I hope to live and to see realized. But my Lord, if it needs be, it is an idea for which I am prepared to die.
Comrades and fellow South Africans, I greet you all in the name of peace, democracy and freedom for all.